Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are live tonight on what I call a Motown Monday. But Jimmy's not here tonight, man. Jimmy's getting ready to go up to Charlotte here at the end of the week and check some things out for himself at a big convention that he's going to. That he actually wanted me to go to too, but I ain't gonna be able to make it, man. I'm got so much other stuff going on. What's up, Lady Bum? I was just talking to the guys on Instagram, man. What happened to my shit? I was just talking to the guys on Instagram about, what did everybody think about Ric Flair's last match? Uh, what did everybody think about the WWE pay-per-view? Because somebody was asking me about Brock Lesnar's last match also. Um, like I said, I spent my Saturday night watching MMA, Nunez versus Pena, and brother, that was a good show. That was a good show. Serious business. Couldn't get no better than that. Couldn't get no better than that, bro. But now the maestro told me he was gonna come. I sent the maestro a invite to come on the show tonight. Because I had a few things to talk with him about, that you guys have brought to my attention. Wait a minute, guys. Okay. Let me put my stuff up here. I thought I did. But, oh, there we go. I think I need to clean my camera. But anyway, guys. So I sent an invite out to the maestro. Me and the maestro go way back. Y'all have seen him on the show before, man. Some of the clips that we put on YouTube, man, was super funny. A lot of things that we didn't know about that the maestro had went through as it pertains to the name, Gorgeous George. So he gave us a little, he chronicled a few things as to how his name, they tried to jack my man's name. Y'all remember that? I mean, they just gonna bring the maestro in and fly him in and sit him down and pamper him and everything, and then try to jack his name, bro. Come on, y'all. Stevie Ray got to know. Suckers got to know. We got to get down to the bottom of things like that, man. I had a problem with that. I never knew that, but I'm glad he shared it with us on this show. What's up, who is that? Matthew, Lazy Bum. What's up with you guys? Lazy Bum says, honestly, I think Flair shouldn't. Well, hold on a second here, Mike. What you saying here, man? You said Flair shouldn't have had that match, but honestly, if that's what he wanted to do, then that's what he wanted to do. I can respect that, Lazy Bum, but everybody gotta have their last match. What you gonna say when old Ray Dog have his last match, Lazy Bum? What you gonna say then? You gonna come on social media and go, "Oh, I don't think Stevie Ray should have had his last match, but that's what he want to do." I mean, come on, man. Can I do what I want to do without you putting me down? Can I do that? I think you should have driven your last time to work. What about that? I think you should be taking an Uber. How would you feel about that if I said that, the way you drive? What's up, Repo? But see, I would never do that. Daniel, you know what I'm talking about. Real cool, you know what I'm talking about, man. Lazy Bum out there talking about you don't think somebody should have. I didn't see it. I seen a lot of the comments. We're gonna get the maestro is coming on tonight. I want his assessment. The maestro lives in that North Carolina area, you know what I'm saying? That's a great wrestling territorial area over the last, I don't know how many years. What's up, Punisher? Matthew, you know what I'm talking about. But, we're going to get his assessment on it, and we're going to see what's what. Punisher, did you see the Emmanuel Nunez and the Pena fight? Did you see that old-fashioned flogging? Did you see that? That was a flogging, brother. And I knew it was coming because Ooh, that right hand over the top. She didn't have no answer for it. Right hand over the top. You remember that same right hand over the top when a person is a southpaw. You remember when Pacquiao did that to what was his name? Ricky Hatton. And Ricky Hatton had no answer for it. Every time he came in, pop over the top. And I seen the same thing Saturday night. It was great, man. Stevie, when you enter your last match, you won't have no chicken. Man, y'all just cold, man. I mean, y'all just cold, man. Come on, Lazy Bump. Lazy Bump said, I won't have no chicken legs. Chicken wing legs. Come on, Lazy Bump, man. Come on. The man just trying to go out with a bang and make a couple of bucks, man. You know, I'm not going to have some big occasion for my last match. It'll be for just a few people, man, that'll see old Ray Dog, and I'll put the stuff out. But this is the deal, brother. I will be in tremendous shape. Tremendous. You hear me, man? That's a word I don't use a lot. But I'm going to tell you, when you see me, when I get off, it might be this year. I don't even know yet. Might be this year. I will be in tremendous shape. I'm working right now. I ain't told y'all. I'm working hard right now. People don't know what I'm working for, and I ain't going to tell you till it's time to tell you. So leave that where it is. What's up, Queen? But, man, you know what? Hold on. Let me get my headphones together here. I was doing an interview with some guys a couple of days ago, and I took my earphones out. I do other guys' podcasts on the weekend and Fridays and stuff like that. And a lot of times you don't need to use my headphones. I use them on my phone instead of my deal here. So we'll check that out. Let me check all my other stuff here.
Can you hear me? Testing.
Hold on, I got you now.
All right.
I had to put all my I had to put all my stuff back together, man.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here in the dungeon, man. I got to put all my stuff back together, man, because I was doing some podcasting. Man, what's going on? How you feeling?
Oh man, feeling good, brother. Blessed to be here, man. Really.
Well, man, I was just having some conversation with the people about Ric Flair's last match, and I want to know, did you check it out?
Yeah, I sure did actually. I had a busy weekend. Like Saturday, I was in the film festival.
Right.
Saturday night, I had a wrestling match, and then Sunday, I was on set for upcoming Spy series that'll be out later on this year.
Okay.
So it was busy, but like I've been dying to see this, right?
Really?
You know what I mean? So I've been digging the hype for so long, and I've been loving my brother Jay Lethal's work, man. He's just like been stealing the show and this whole thing, right?
Oh yeah, Jay Lethal something else, man.
Amazing. And
Yeah.
so I'm dying to see it, because I'm like you, I'm just happy Rick can go out the way he wants to. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I think we all should have that opportunity.
Yeah, regardless what people like Lazy Bum be saying, man.
Yeah, Lazy Bum, right?
Yeah, regardless what Lazy Bum be saying, man. He be putting out all kind of rumors, man. I have to check him every now and then.
Okay.
Yeah. He be coming on the show saying all kind of stuff, man.
But I watched it, man, and it was cool seeing everybody there to support him, right? It was like seeing Brett, the Taker, Mick Foley, and everybody there, and his family. I thought that was really cool, and I mean, the card was pretty good. They had a pretty
somebody just put up a 10-match. B-Wolf just said good 10-match card.
I enjoyed the card, and I like that cool nostalgia feel. You had Tony Schiavone and David Crockett with the old World Championship Wrestling backdrop.
Right.
And they even do like showing like Bob Caudle, man. You see him in years, doing commentary, and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. He gave the some video support for Rick doing the roast, right?
Okay.
And throughout throughout the show, they're showing like different people, like celebrities, some of in some of the people in the business giving the props to Rick and
Right.
everything. I did that's cool, and you know, I tell you, it was what it was. As
Right.
far as the main event goes,
Uh huh.
but I mean, you got to consider the fact what he's been through, his
Yeah.
age. I mean, the fact that he could even just walk down the aisle
Tell me
like
about it,
that.
bro.
You know what I
Tell me
mean?
about it.
It's
Yeah.
amazing. It's amazing, man.
I mean, Rick was on his deathbed just a couple of years ago.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But he kicked out.
He sure did.
He kicked out, man.
And, and just to be in there and to even like be in the ring and go with like Jay Lethal and Andrade and Jeff
Right.
Jarrett, man. That's
Right. Right.
that's pretty that's pretty amazing. Not
Well,
many people can pull that off.
Conrad. Uh, I was trying to come in to do the show from there, but if Conrad wasn't bringing me in, I wasn't going.
Right.
You dig?
Right.
I
Yeah.
mean, but,
I'd be the same way. Yeah.
yeah, but I think he had so much stuff going on.
Hmm.
It's 10,000 tentacles attached to this thing. You know what I'm saying? So I
Oh,
was
yeah.
like, I'm not gonna bother him no more. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right. Right.
I sent him a couple of messages and stuff like that. Then Sonny, because me and Sonny wanted to bring the podcast down there, and
Nice.
Sonny wanted to bring the Fight TV deal down there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Because he was
cool.
bringing in a couple of Japanese girls, and I
Right.
don't
Right.
think I think that went awry also. But like I
Uh,
told him, it is what it is, man. I got ten
hmm.
thousand things going on anyway.
I heard you.
I don't realize, you know what I'm saying? I don't
Yeah.
realize how much I don't want to do shit until I don't do it.
Yeah. That's right.
I was like,
Right.
oh man, I'm glad I wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? Because I had
Yeah.
this going on and that going on.
I
But
believe
yeah,
it.
man. But it's good for Rick to see him go out like that. Rick and I have always, been cordial to each other over the years, and all. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
We really became cool after we stopped, when everything was over with, and then the years after, we
Hmm.
really became cool. While I was working in WCW for all those years, I never was really cool with Rick. I don't know if I was cool
Right.
with too many people, but
Yeah. I was the
other
same
than you,
way.
maybe.
Yeah. Same. Absolutely, man.
I was cool with everybody, but I just had certain people that I was really close to. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just certain
Exactly.
people.
Hmm.
Everybody else I looked at like the establishment, but that's just me.
Yeah.
I'm a
Right.
standoff guy, and when Rick had the book when me and my brother first came in, so I
Right.
always remembered a lot of the things that went down,
Hmm.
back then, and
Yeah.
I guess you still keeps that stuff close to you, close to your
Hmm.
heart. You know what I'm saying? So it is
Absolutely.
what it is, man. It's just like when they tried to jack your name,
Oh yeah.
you know.
I never forgot who all was involved with that. That's for sure. Never forget.
Oh
Forget, but
man.
never forget. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, man. I mean, it is what it is. I was doing the guy's podcast, Maestro. What was that, Friday, I think, and I had to explain to him my outlook, and I'm quite sure you know exactly what I'm talking about. I was trying
Hmm.
to explain to him my outlook on professional wrestling, why I approached this the way I did, you know.
Right.
So he had brought up a couple of things like, well, I don't understand why people, but I'm like, brother, and you know what I'm talking about, Maestro. I say, just because the marquee says professional wrestling, all of a sudden, the people that's involved in it is the most upstanding people in the world now?
Yeah.
You know? Why do people have that illusion that, walking fuck ups,
Mm.
they don't go toward wrestling, they go toward everything else on earth?
Right.
Really? And I'm like, bruh, you know what I'm saying? That's just like any job, dog. You're going to have the good, 95% of the people are cool.
Hmm.
But you always got that 5%.
Oh yeah.
You dig,
Hmm.
you know. And brother, if you don't know how to walk between the raindrops, then it is what it is.
That's it.
I know
That's
you
it.
can attest. I know you can attest to that.
I'm with you. I'm still
Yeah.
with you on that.
but a lot of the fans a lot of fans sent me this. This is why I wanted to bring you on the show tonight.
All
And
right.
if you want to talk about it, fine. If you don't, no big deal.
All right.
Uh, with this video, a lot of the guys that that follow the show start sending me videos
Hmm.
and asking me questions about Marcus Bagwell and his comments about you.
Okay.
And, and I'm like, wait a minute, man. What kind of disrespectful bullshit is that, man? So I really had a problem with it because you and I, Maestro, have always been boys, man.
Right.
And I tell people, Maestro can get out there and wrap circles around people. Y'all don't know this dude. This dude is one of the most athletic people. This is back when we was working. You know what I'm saying? I said,
Right.
don't let the Kool-Aid fool you, bro. This dude's the real deal. I used to tell people this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I ain't lying. I used to tell people that. I'm like, damn, that joker could go. This before I had knew how good you were, though. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. Right.
So when I heard this stuff, what's up, Calcutta? When I heard this stuff, man, it really threw me off, man. So I don't know if I know if you've seen it. I just would like to get your outlook on the whole thing, man.
Well, I had some people tell me about this video, right? And
Mm-hmm.
it was on this WSI interviews, which I watch every now and then. I think it's a pretty cool show. They do pretty cool interviews. Some of our people in the business, right? And there were some people were like, "Tell me about this interview about me." I'm like, "What? Okay, all right." So
Mm-hmm.
I went to watch it, check it out, and I'm watching it, right? And the whole time he's saying all this crazy stuff, and I'm thinking, "This has got to come on, man. This got to be ribbed, man." Because I thought we were boys. You know what I mean? I thought Buff and I were cool, and
Yeah, so did I.
you know what I mean. And he was always nice to me, right?
Right.
And matter of fact, he thanked me when we were working together. He thanked me for looking out for him because it was like right after the time that he had the injury with Steiner, they hurt his neck,
When he hurt his neck, yeah.
and he was just coming back from that, right? And I made it a point to look out for him, during the times of working with each other and wrestling together. And so, like, he thanked me for it. I mean, he was always super nice, super cool, right? And I'm watching this and all these stories he's saying, it's like, and I'm shaking my head, man.
Right.
I thought he's ripping me. Like, is this a work or what? I mean, wait, none of this ever happened. He's talking
Right.
about, dude. Like,
Right.
he's never worked out with me in the gym, so he didn't really know. I mean, I've never worked out with him in the gym whenever I was working out. You know, what I mean, I'd see him in passing way, but we never, and just all this stuff, right? And so later on, I get this tweet, right, from
Mm-hmm.
Twitter.
Uh-oh.
So I'm above, right? Because I did a response video about that thing with Hannibal
Right,
TV,
right, right.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Where and I pretty much saying the same thing I'm saying now. Is like,
Right.
I don't know where all the heat's coming from or all the shenanigans going on because none of it was true, right? And I
Right.
thought we were boys, right? And I get this tweet from and said, "Oh man, I love you, brother. It's all I was just messing, I was just playing, and all this." I forget the exact words, but right along those lines, right?
Uh-huh.
And I'm thinking, okay, man, this is too much. It's like I'm really worried about this dude, man. I really
Right.
am, because I wasn't the only guy. He was evidently he was telling crazy things about. He was telling crazy stuff about a lot of people,
Yeah.
and like Ray Traylor. I mean, Ray Traylor, man.
Now I didn't hear the one on Ray.
I heard on Ray, and just a few other people in the business, and I'm thinking, no, this can't be right, because
Well,
they're some of the nicest people. You know what I mean?
well, that's the thing, man. I some people did me the same way they did you.
Hmm.
Because I'm not a guy that out there listening to a lot of the podcasters and stuff like that as it pertains to
Right.
professional wrestling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'll listen to a few. People send me little clips here and there's stuff, especially stuff that's funny and stuff that's interesting. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I go, oh, okay, that's cool. So people start sending me stuff about him talking about myself.
Hmm.
When this guy was this English guy was asking him, he's doing a show about who
Yeah. That's
should
him.
who
Mhm.
should have been in the NWO and who shouldn't have.
Oh boy.
And okay, I'm looking. First of all, when they sent me, I can't remember who sent me the tape. I didn't even understand it. If you see what I'm saying, because it's a clip.
Right.
So I didn't really get the context of everything.
Right.
Then I had to go back and look because whoever it was I sent back and I go, what the hell is this? You know, hey, what the hell you sending me this shit for? You know what I'm saying? And so I can't remember who it was. Probably a fan, one of the guys, maybe one of the guys from the show. I can't even remember. But they said, well, listen to it again. So I went back and I cut my phone up. You know what I'm saying? So I could really listen to it because I'm looking at it
Right.
on my phone.
Yeah.
And then I could hear it better. And he goes, the guy's asking about the NWO, and he gets to myself. And he goes, well, what about Stevie Ray? And then he goes, well, I'm not trying to be right. This is not a racial thing or anything like that. But, I don't think so. I think we should have had a really cool black guy, you know. And I'm
Oh
saying
my
to
God.
myself,
Oh my God.
no, this is business. I'm saying to myself, who the fuck made you an advocate of who should be in the NWO and who shouldn't?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm serious. And who gave, indeed, because I got black friends. I probably got more black friends than I have white. Now you done fucking pissed me off.
Oh my God. Jeez.
Now you done pissed me off.
Unreal, man.
Whenever you hear somebody, this is straight up, I'm dead serious right now, Stro.
Mm.
Whenever you hear a white guy that has to preference his comments
Mm-hmm.
with, I'm not trying to be racial and I got black friends, I promise you, I don't even have to tell you where I'm going with this. Okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I don't even have to tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you know me.
Right.
Why do you have to preference your comments with what's not racial and you know me? We done been in the ring together 1,000 fucking times.
Mm-hmm.
Just to make a comment about a person that happens to be African American as it pertains to what this man is asking you about, which is beyond stupid in the first place, okay?
Yeah.
It's beyond any sane man's comprehension in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
Firstly and foremost. So when I listened to it, and then somebody asked me about it on the show, I'm like, look, bro, I really ain't got time for drunk. I said it straight up. I really don't have time for drunk junkies.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up.
That's it.
I'm serious. So then I guess somebody sent him the clip of me saying that. So he hits Vince Russo. You know, me and Russo do a podcast together.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So Russo, when we got ready to do our Thursday podcast, he's like, what the hell is going on between you and Buff? He said, man, he sent me a message saying, tell Stevie Ray, he called me a racist and a junkie and drunk junkie and stuff like that. I never called him a racist. I just preface my comment with what I just said.
Wow.
I just let the people figure it out. I never said you're a racist because, see, I don't need to call somebody a racist that says racist things.
Right.
I'm bigger than that. I don't need to do that because you've been a racist, any white guy, no disrespect to no white people out there, but any white guy out there that's a racist, I don't give a fuck.
Right.
Long as you don't step across the line.
Yeah, that's it.
Because you step across the line, I'm telling you right now, you're on the critical list. That's just how I grew up. So I don't give a fuck about somebody being a racist. I'm a black man in America.
Right.
You know how many races I done encountered in my life? It's an everyday fucking thing. It ain't no big deal. But
exactly.
if I'm supposed to be somebody you know and have been cordial with and we done work together, you better have a little bit more decorum than how you use my fucking name.
That's right.
And when you put it in context. That's what I had a problem with. So, Russo called him back or texted him back and said, hey man, it must have been some kind of misunderstanding. Why don't you come do the show with us? And he asked me, do you want to have him on? I was like, yeah, please have him on the show. Because I'm going to ask him the same thing, what I'm telling you right now.
Right.
I'm not stupid by a long shot, but I can see bullshit when I see it. And I'm going to call it out. I don't give a shit who it is. So when I heard him saying the stuff about you, I was like, that's really Really? What, you trying to body shame somebody now, bro?
Yeah.
I mean, you trying to body shame somebody? All these years later to make yourself look like you was something or somebody? When it comes to the NWO, it wasn't but one pussy in the NWO.
Yeah. Hmm. Right.
People can figure it out, but
Oh
it
yeah.
wasn't no. I ain't never jocked nobody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I've been a
Exactly.
sec. I've been a second.
Hmm.
You know about being a sec. I've been a second to somebody. So
Right.
when you put it all in its perspective, anybody go back and look at all the NWO, it wasn't but one pussy. One pussy that came out laughing and joking and jiving and, this kind of bullshit. It wasn't but one pussy. And
Right.
anybody that's looking at this and hear this, please, I don't care. Because I'm waiting for him to come on the show and he never did. Don't waste my time, pussy. But anyway,
You know what? Steve, he even tried to say that there was like politics going on with him. I don't know if he caught the part with him talking to Eric Bischoff about working with me, right?
right.
And they're wanting to put me over. Uh, and he was complaining, no, this can't happen, Eric. We can't have this happen. He's like small change or whatever what he was saying, right? And I'm
Right.
thinking, this never happened, man.
Right.
This
Never.
never.
Just then again, think about it though. Think about it though, Stro. It could have possibly happened, some of it, not all of it,
Right.
without you knowing.
Probably, yeah. But
Because
it was
if
none of my knowledge. I mean, I had no
right.
idea.
Because you got to think about how many times certain people will go behind your back and go to Eric because he think you had it like that. Well, Eric was in business with them.
Mm-hmm.
Remember when
Oh
he
yeah,
had the remember when his mother had the T-shirt
yeah,
thing, the memorabilia thing, and they was doing business together.
yeah, yeah. That's right. That's true.
Think about that.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
he probably thought he was on a level where I can go talk to Eric about different things. You know what I'm saying? As it pertains to
yeah,
my career and getting over like that. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. But I was just a team player, man. I did what I was
So am I.
told.
So am I.
What I mean? I didn't care about politics, whatever. You know what I mean?
Right.
I
But
went.
yeah, I agree, 100%. 100%. I agree with you. Me either. I tell people to this day, and people on this show will tell you, I went to work and I came home.
That's it.
I ain't never sucked nobody, kissed nobody's ass to
Right.
get over. I ain't never did. I don't even know what that's like. I don't even know what it's like to go kiss another man's ass to get over.
Oh
Now I know
no.
some people do, because some people been around, some people been kissing ass their whole life.
And they're still doing it.
Still doing it. Still doing it. I just got a problem with people that's been given so many opportunities in life. Then you squander the opportunity. Then you want to dump on other people. I got a fucking problem with that, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
I got
Literally
a
have
major problem with that.
literally have a whole world in their hands, man, and they keep
Yeah.
dropping the ball every time.
What's with that? So that is why I wanted him to come on the show. Because, brother, I'm going to tell you right now, I would have ate his ass like collard greens. Because I'm not
I
the one.
believe it.
I'm not the one, bro. Leave my
That
fucking name out of your fucking mouth. But be that as it may, he told his
I can
other, huh? Go ahead.
I can believe he said that. I can't believe he said that. That's unbelievable.
I mean, it's one thing if you were the main event wrestler. Because somebody just said on the show, somebody just said on the comments that he said something about Scott Steiner too. I didn't listen to the whole thing, guys. You know what
Oh
I'm saying?
man.
Because if this guy is talking, I can't listen to it. The guy sounds like he got marbles in his throat or something like that now. And
Yeah.
his shoe polish in his head. I don't know. I mean, come on, bro. I'm about having fun. Like when you come on the shows, Stro, we don't do nothing but laugh about. We laugh
Oh
about
yeah.
everything,
Oh, it's great. Yeah.
even if it was messed up. It's funny.
Yes.
Even
Exactly.
when they were trying to jack your name, man.
Right.
I mean, they trying to soften my boy up. They trying to soften him up like the dinner, like the feast, like what was that? What is that song? Was that Hotel California by the Eagles?
Yeah.
When it,
That was I was literally living the song when that was going on, man. Yeah, man.
You remember that song?
Oh yeah,
Hotel California.
yeah. That
And
was
they
me in
just
WCW, man. I, I can check out anytime I like. I can never leave.
what a great song, man. But when you was
Oh
telling it
yeah,
to me, that I was thinking about that song, man. I was like, golly, they trying to do the story.
yeah,
Oh man, they just couldn't kill the beast.
pretty much.
Oh man. Oh man. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. But hey, it is what it is, man.
That's
It
true.
is what it is. But
Yeah,
ooh, that Daniel, the game of life, Stevie. Just straight with no compromises. That's what's been. You're right, Daniel, man. That's just the way I live my life, man. I don't bother nobody, man. I don't even really like talking about. If I got to talk about an old story, and it puts somebody that I respect, somebody like Stroh, in a compromising position, and I'm telling this story, brother, I won't tell that story, whether it's true or not. I won't tell it, especially not on a podcast or something like that. I might tell it to somebody that I know in the business that we're close, just one on one or something like that. But no, brother, I've got different things that I can say things about, but I won't do it because it ain't worth it, man.
right.
Not to me, for me to get over and make a couple of dimes on a podcast or somebody paying you or whatever. I mean, come on, bro, Stro, it ain't that. Come on, man.
Yeah, it's not worth it, man.
You know, let's say I've seen you. Let's say you and I was hanging out one night and something went down
Hmm.
that well, nobody was there but me and you. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Let's say we out one night, hey, nothing went down but me and you.
Uh-huh.
Okay, something happened on your end that I saw,
Hmm.
bruh. That's between me and you. I'll never go back and tell. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
The guys, you know what I'm saying? Stroh did this and Manny passed out and blah blah. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know. I mean, I ain't built like that. A lot of guys are, but I'm just talking about myself.
Right.
I
Yeah,
ain't
I'm,
built.
I'm the
That's
same way, man.
yeah. That's between me and you. Now, when we see each other, I'm gonna come to you and say, "Hey, man, you remember that night? You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Oh yeah.
You remember that night? You know, me,
Yep.
me and Sonny do that a lot because I do the show on Tuesday with Sonny,
Uh-huh.
and me and Sonny could tell. We tell a lot of stories,
Hmm.
but a lot of the stuff that me and Sonny got into, we can't tell. You
Right.
know, some of the stuff we got to take to our grave. You know what I'm saying? Because
do,
we might
do you,
get close.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember? Do you remember? I'll be pretty vague with this, but I think you probably remember this one time.
Okay.
That this was. I had just walked out of catering, and
Okay.
there was like a bunch of commotion going on in the back,
Okay.
and there was no cameras around. So I'm like, what's
Right.
going on here, right? And everybody's kind of scattering off. A couple people got in a fight. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Hmm.
But weren't much of a fight at all. And
Right. Right. Right.
like, because you had Haku Ming and Fit Finley over there laughing, drinking coffee, and
Yeah.
so I'm looking at Dean Malenko, right? And I'm thinking, okay, what's going on here, right? Because he was curious too, right?
Uh
So
huh.
here you go, Stevie, right? You just see it go down, right?
Right.
You come in here, you're laughing. You put the arm around, and I was like, I was curious at Stevie. I said, bro, what's going on, man? And you're like laughing, I remember you saying, he's like, man, I don't know if that was to work, but that was the two most non-fighting boys I ever seen in my life. And, and you broke down the commentary on the fight, right? You said, first, one person bitch slaps somebody, they take a bump. He said, I don't know about you, man, but he might bitch slap me. I'm going back in the shower. That's some embarrassing shit. And then he said, then the other guy waist slocks the other dude, and the other dude's limp wristing him on the back like this. I'm dying. I'm dying. And Dean is dying too. I mean, oh man, you had us all going, brother.
I know exactly what you're talking. I know exactly two combatants. I
Yeah.
forgot, brother. Do you know, Maestro? I forgot all about that.
Oh really?
If you never said nothing about it, oh my God.
Oh man, that was like one of the funniest moments. Oh my god! I did as soon as gave the breakdown on the fight. Bobby Heenan was picking up money off the floor. They dropped. And I asked Bobby, I said, Bobby, what are you doing, man? He said, I'm picking up all this free money. I just got a raise tonight in the fight. Oh, geez, it was great. But I don't know if
Oh
you
my
remember that,
God.
man. But oh man,
I do
oh
remember that, man. I put it like this. Until you just said something about it, you know
yeah,
I haven't thought about that since that night.
oh man, that was great.
I hadn't thought about that. Oh my God. That's what I'm
Oh
talking about, man. Certain things that I done put out of my
yeah,
mind that somebody like yourself, and that's what
yeah,
Sonny does to me. Sonny will
right.
bring up things that'll bring up, and I'm like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? And it did it. Oh my God.
That was
I,
great, man. I'll never forget that. Oh my god.
I'm telling
That's
you
all.
right now, brother. I've done been in a lot of fights in my life.
Yeah,
I came up working in clubs, so you know what I'm saying.
yeah.
I've been in the security business for years, bodyguard stuff for years. If I don't know nothing else, Stro, I know a fight when I see one.
Absolutely.
I know a fight, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Hmm.
And I'm looking at that shit. I was like, man, this is some shit you see in a fucking cartoon, man. Bluto and Popeye had better fucking fights than this shit, bro. My God, damn. I was like,
Oh
God,
mercy,
a slap, you take a bump, man.
Lord have mercy.
Woo, Lord. But it, yeah,
I,
man. I'm glad you brought that one back, man. I'm glad you brought that one back.
I, I had to tell you, man. I don't know if you remember because that was the greatest thing ever, man. Oh my god.
Boy, the life of a professional wrestler, brother. We done seen it all, bro.
Absolutely, bro.
We done did it all and seen it all, man. That's what's great. That's one of the great things about pro wrestling, bro. You can't make this stuff up.
No, you can't.
You can't. Make
Even if I tried, I couldn't make up a great story like that. Oh my god.
Well, I'm glad you told it to me, man. Who's that Daniel? Not an artist formerly known as the Maestro. Yep, that's him. Formerly known as the Maestro. Yeah. Who was that? The Game of Life. Daniel kissing ass goes. How could people do that? Yeah, man, these guys are making comments. But Queen talking about facts. Yeah, man, you know, it is what it is, man. You know, some of these things are very, very funny. We look at them at that, and then some of these things, you know, today, man. Some of these guys. What do you think about that? You know, me and Russo did a show about this.
Mhm.
People that are trying to hang on to yesterday. How do you feel about that, man?
Well, in a way, I could see their way of thinking as far as like wanting to hang on a portion that passed to,
Right,
to keep making a living, that sort of thing. And that's all
right,
good.
right, right,
But but my process is like I'm all about evolving because life evolves, right? You change with the times, you evolve and you make yourself better. You know what I mean? You
mm-hmm.
always want to better yourself, and
Right,
I
right,
don't want to be, even though it's something I'm doing is cool right now, I don't want to be doing the same thing down the road,
right,
and being I want to keep evolving and get better with whatever I do. I think everybody should be that way, and a lot of guys and gals in the business that have been successful have learned to adapt and
right,
change, and then
right,
that's why they're still rolling right now. So
right, right, right. But that's the thing, man. Um, I don't know about you, Stro, but I'll tell you like this, and this is what I tell the guys that watch me and support the show on a daily basis. I've always been excited about tomorrow.
yes,
I always love reminiscing about yesterday, to a certain degree.
hmm
But when you get into that too much, you won't be excited about tomorrow
that's
because
right.
you're afraid to let go of yesterday.
Hmm.
Yesterday will be here. History ain't going nowhere.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you can't change history.
No, you
But
can't.
what you did, if you were successful of it, can catapult you like a person like yourself that's out doing, theater, that's out doing movies, that's out doing still wrestling when you want to. You know what I'm saying? And all these other things to captivate your imagination about when you get up the next day. So
That's it.
in my eyes, you should be excited about that.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How does a chapter in your life become your life?
Is that right? 100.
A
100.
chapter is a chapter. It might be an amazing chapter, an exciting chapter, but it's still a chapter.
That's it. You also wake up with something you look forward to doing.
Yes, I'm excited right now. You know, it's just like
Hmm.
podcasting. I get a big kick out of this, bro.
Hmm.
I get a big kick out of having guys like yourself on the show, and we can still shoot the shit like we did back when we was in the dressing room, man. You can still shoot
Oh
the
yeah.
shit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know, everything was about a good time. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Or just ribbing on each other, or or talking shit about this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
And I miss that. I tell people all the time that is what I miss about professional wrestling.
Yeah. You,
Reminiscing with the boys.
I don't know if I ever told you this bit, but like up to the date she passed, man, you and Booker were like my grandma's favorite wrestlers ever.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. She met you all while back, and that's all she could talk about, man. She was even trying to sneak food to the back for y'all because she like had some chicken and stuff that
Oh,
she cooked
yeah.
herself. Yeah, man. She loved y'all, and
You
and
couldn't
and
get you couldn't get the chicken in there?
no, well, she did. I mean, she
Oh,
had it
okay.
first and everything. Yeah, but I mean, you and Booker treated her like gold, man, and I mean, you just don't know how that lifted her spirits, man, and she talked about y'all like forever, man. She loved you guys.
Oh man, that's great to hear, man. That's great to
Yeah,
hear. God rest her
yeah,
soul, man. That's
yeah. She
great to
told the
hear.
whole family about y'all, man. She was
Really?
like, yeah, she loved y'all so much.
But I've heard that stroke from so many guys, wives, from
Hmm.
from so many different people. Because me and my brother was always like that. We
Right?
always like to treat people like this wasn't the wrestling business.
Yeah,
Because we came from, we minorities in the wrestling business. So it's like when you go to school, this is how we kind of looked at it. It's like when you go to a new school and don't nobody want to mess with you.
hmm,
You know what I'm saying? So we
right,
always try to make guys feel comfortable. Just like when you came in. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Just
right.
like when you came in. You know what I'm saying? Hey man,
Oh
what's
yeah.
going on? Hey man, my name's Stevie Ray, blah blah blah. My name Booker T. Hey
Hmm.
man, hey, happy you're here. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's how a guy should feel coming into the company instead of, trying to body shame somebody or this, that, and the other, man. It's about camaraderie to me, respect and
Right.
camaraderie.
I mean, when I first got signed, I mean, you and Booker were like the first two that came up and welcomed me in, man. Like like home, man. So I mean, you never forget that. You know what I mean?
Right, right. That's how it should be, bro.
Mhm.
That's how it should be. I'm a fan. You guys don't realize it, man, but I was a fan of you guys. You know what I'm saying? Not like a fan at home watching on television,
Mhm.
but I'm like this young kid getting a shot, man. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's like a rookie coming in on a football team or a basketball team. You know what I'm saying? And you want him. I want you to succeed.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If
That's
that
it.
make the show better, that make us all better.
Exactly. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, hey, I want to see this work. When they was doing the maestro thing and they were gonna do the piano, I was like, me and my brother was like, oh, this gonna be great, man. That's how we were saying to each other. This is gonna be good, man. I can't wait to see this. We was a
Hmm.
fan of that, man. It didn't when it didn't go off. I think I
Hmm.
told you, man. I was like pissed off.
Oh yeah.
I was pissed because I'm like, oh man, that was gonna be some good stuff. It was gonna be different, and it
Hmm.
takes from yesteryear and brings to the present.
Right.
Oh man, but hey man, it is what it is. But hey, I remember being excited. Nothing gets me excited. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I done seen it all, so nothing gets me excited. So when I seen that, I was
Right.
like, oh man, this is gonna be good, yo. I'm waiting
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
this. But hey man, I appreciate that story about your grandmother, brother. That's really
Yeah.
cool. That's
Yeah.
really,
Yeah.
really cool, man.
Yeah. I didn't know if y'all knew that, but man, yeah,
No, we didn't,
she
man.
loved
It
you guys,
didn't.
man. Yeah.
We didn't, man. I remember Brian Knob's wife. Every time she come around, You know, she'd be kind of standoffish.
Uh-huh.
She kind of standoffish, and I would always make it my business to go up to her and go, "Hey, what's going on?" You know what I'm saying? I mean, it just seemed like she, you know, sometimes guys bring their wives around, their wife don't fit in.
Right.
So I'm like, let me go over here and talk to her. You know, whether it was his wife or back when Johnny used to be married to, was that Rena?
Hmm.
What's her name? Rena, right?
Right. Right.
Yeah, when Johnny was married to Rena, you know, whenever she came around, they had a little daughter. You know, I think it was his stepdaughter. Me and my
Hmm.
brother would always go out of the way and say, "Hey, what's going on? How you doing?" You know what I'm saying? Instead of
Yeah.
so one day Johnny gave my brother a birthday party at his house.
Oh,
He
nice.
said, "I want y'all to come over." He didn't tell us what was up. He said, "I want y'all to come over and visit me."
Yeah.
And we was like, okay, we cool. We done wrestled you and Brian Pillman a few times, you know what I'm saying? And you know, but
Yeah.
I don't really know you, you know what I'm saying? But you know, it was all
Right.
good. He was just trying to be friendly. So me and my brother go over to his house, and but you got to realize something. At this time, I didn't know Johnny was a white guy. I thought he was a black guy like everybody else did. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This is a true story, Stroll. This is a true story.
Oh man.
I don't know if I ever told you about this one. I don't know if I ever told it on the podcast. So me and my
Uh-huh.
brother go to his house, and it's my brother's birthday,
Uh-huh.
but we didn't know anybody knew my brother's birthday.
Oh wow.
My brother's birthday is March the 1st.
Hmm.
So we go to his house, and you know, just to eat dinner and hang out or whatever. And then he brings out a cake, and he said, "Hey, I know you guys away from home and stuff like that, so me and Rena wanted to, you know, celebrate your birthday." And
Hmm.
we was like, "Wow, man, what's with that?" And he was like, "Man, I just want to let y'all know something. How y'all treat my wife, man, I really appreciate that. Whenever she comes around, how respectful you guys are to her, and how you guys make her laugh and stuff like that. And we always would pick the little girl up and stuff like that, you know, because she
Oh,
was
that's so
really
cool.
cool." And he said,
That's so
"That's why I
cool.
wanted to do this for you guys, man. So I just want to say thank you." Yeah, Mark
That's all.
Merle.
Wow.
Mark
I
Merle.
was going to do. Dusty was going to put a program with him and I together back when I was gorgeous George the Third.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and they were going to bring me in like a couple years prior to actually getting
Mm-hmm.
signed
Right.
and to do a program with him when he was doing the old Johnny B. Bad thing,
Oh,
right?
was that a good gimmick?
Yeah, I was so excited because I was a big fan of his, right? You know, the
Yeah.
whole gimmick and everything, man. I was like, man, I can't wait to do this, right?
Right.
And something happened. Dusty got the office booking, whatever, and it kind of went off the wayside. But
Oh
that
man.
almost went down. That
Oh
almost
man.
went down, man. I was
Would
so
that been
excited, dude.
would that been good?
Oh, dude, I was
Oh,
so excited, man.
Little Richard.
Yes, yes,
Oh my God. And the maestro?
yeah.
Oh,
Oh, can you imagine?
oh my goodness, man. Man. Wow. And
Yeah.
I tell you what, and that's when he was like, "No, man, I get in the tanning bed and I just you know, do the deal and get himself darker, and then you know he darkens himself, you know what I'm saying, by getting in the tanning bed because he's already a dark skinned Jew. He's like, "I'm a Jewish guy from New York," and I'm like, "What?" I didn't know until to that night he told me that. "Yeah, I'm a Jew. I'm a Jewish guy from New York, man." Yeah,
Oh
and he started
wow.
telling us how that whole thing came about, and Dusty gave him the contract and stuff, and Rena was telling us, this is no lie, she was telling us when she goes to the everybody knew who she was married to, right? In that area,
Right.
what they live in.
Yeah.
Real nice area too, in Atlanta. And she said she like go to the beauty shop and stuff like that. And the other women in the place would be like, "Hey, Rena, how's it married to a black guy?" And you know she couldn't say, "Oh no, he's not a black guy." You know she had to go with it. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, yeah, so how's it married? You know what I'm saying? I wish I could have been there when I think somebody go.
Oh my
You
God.
know, their curiosity just killing them. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like how you see in a movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Is it really true what they say? You know, she was telling us that story, man. Me and my brother were dying laughing, man. Oh my God. And yeah, man, but yeah, that would have been great between you and him, man.
Oh, dude,
Would
I
have
was
been
so
great.
ready. I was so ready.
You're talking about a good dude, man. That's a good dude.
Yes. He's still doing good things.
Oh, that's all he does.
Hmm.
That's all he does, man. I mean, he's just a cool guy, man.
Oh yeah.
Like Daniel said, look at Paul Abdul. She's Jewish as well. Yeah, you're right, Daniel. Sure is.
That's right.
A lot of people don't know Paul Abdul is Jewish. You know what I'm saying? They think she's black. Ain't nothing black
Right.
about her. Johnny blacker than her.
Yeah.
At least he had to talk down. Well, honey child, you know. Ah, you're putting a beat in your booty. You know. Oh man.
Oh, mercy.
Oh, ain't nothing black about Paul Abdul. You know. You know, other than the dancing, she got that down. I give her that.
Yeah.
She had the
yeah.
dancing down.
She sure
Yeah,
does.
man. When I found out, I remember a long time ago, I found out Paul Abdul was, because Abdul, I'm thinking she's Arabic. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
right. I thought so too. Yeah.
Yeah, but to come to find out, I guess even Arabic people can be named Abdul. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to realize in that region of the world,
Hmm.
Jewish people, you know, like, and Arabic people are right, you know, right next to each other.
Yeah, pretty much, right?
And a lot of times. So that was what's up, my man? Oh, that's Dale. Dale, what's going on, man? I need to get you on to talk about them sorry ass Tennessee Titans. They trying to Dale come on the show, him and his buddy.
Yeah.
Maestro, I gotta tell you about Dale.
Oh, please.
He the biggest Tennessee, he's #1 Tennessee Titan fan.
Oh, okay.
Maestro.
Hmm.
Dale comes on the show, right?
Yeah.
Tennessee is the #1, got the #1 seed in the AFC last year. Right?
Yep.
Now the running back is hurt. The 2 starting wide receivers hurt.
Mm.
They still get the #1 seed. Big Derrick Henry, the big bowling ball.
Yeah.
He done thumped his toe on something.
Lord.
Julio got him from Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
He got a bad hamstring every year.
Jeez.
The dude need to get his hamstrings fixed or something. Or sit
Right.
his ass down for a little. So, you know, and the other starting wide receiver, man, he gets hurt also. So,
Man, you're having a time, man.
yeah, man, but they still, with everything that's going on, Maestro, they still are the #1 seed. I'm not going to even answer that because I think it's Dale. I'm not going to even, okay, let's see who it is, Stro.
Okay. All right.
Straight shooting with Stevie Ray, holla at your boy. You know I got the Maestro on, and I hope this is a good call because you are really getting into a good story I was about to tell. Who is this?
Undisputed Stevie Ray, great evening, Stevie Ray, great evening, Stro. Great evening, Stro.
Hey,
What-
hey, thank God.
What's up, brother?
Well, hey, man, I just, Stevie Ray, I was elaborate with you about some great stuff this past week, man. I'm at, like MC Hammer say back in the day, gaining momentum. Word of the day, gaining momentum. I just called to acknowledge the Straw. I had to do some immediate research just now, some immediate edification. I came to compliment the Straw real fast.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, well, hey, man, hey, good evening, Mr. Straw.
Hey, good. How you doing, man?
And Mr. Straw, I gotta say this. Look, you got something to do with pro wrestling and everything like that, and I'm gonna put it like this about that: 2 C words, commitment and consistency. And that experience is great. Pro wrestling is all what you're making, and I like the performance perspective of it. And every time with pro wrestling, the commitment and the consistency. I can't say it no more. Those are the key words. So, Straw, I have a great question for you about that.
Go for it, bro.
Okay.
I'm going to ask him like this. What would you have to say? See, like Stevie Ray say, champions, no champions, and everything like that. Stevie Ray, you're going to have to recommend him. Recommend me to him. Recommend him to me. Because,
Recommend Maestro to you?
yeah, he got to, I need him to, take a look at the athletic motions.
Oh, okay.
Commitment that I have with pro wrestling, since he's an expert also.
Okay. Okay,
All right.
I'll do that. Oh, and Dale's out there. Dale, no, this ain't Jimmy, man.
And I'm gonna have to. The reason I'm saying this is because I did just now. I literally did some impromptu. Just now, did some research on the stroke just now.
Okay.
All right.
And that's the reason I called, because I got to acknowledge the co-stars. I got to acknowledge that's a form of respect.
I hear that, bro. I hear that.
Respect, like you always speak about respect. Not only is it earned, but respect is diverse.
Right.
And it don't take much of nothing to show respect. Respect will take you greater than any other accessory will.
I hear that, bro.
That's it, man.
So I had to show that immediate respect to the stroll. And this is just a preview of the respect that I'm going to show, hopefully with even greater edificational research.
Hey, man, ain't but one way to do it, and I appreciate that, bro.
Yeah, thank you so much, man.
So I just had to call in, man, just to leave some elevational sentiment.
Cool, man. The Stroll got it, bro. He hear you loud and clear, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Appreciate the respect.
Y'all have a great story time, great commentary, and Stevie Ray, be on the lookout. I got some great, diverse subjects to speak with you about and everything like that, from wrestling to timeless music.
Okay.
Everything. We gonna have to speak, man. But y'all have a great commentary, great story.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you so much, man.
All right, now. Holler at you later. Yeah, okay, brother.
How about that?
Let me get back to Dale.
Okay.
Appreciate the call. But let me get back to Dale.
All right.
AJ Brown, the other starting receiver, who was one of the best in the league, as I'm concerned, man.
Right.
And Julio Jones, always hurt. AJ even got nicked a little bit, But then they still become the number one seed in the AFC, man.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
They still they got a new coach for the last few years. Got the number one running back. Got one of the top defenses. Our offense ain't shabby either because, hey, they got one of the best running games in the league.
Right.
But then they get in the playoffs.
Okay.
Dale said he's still here. I know you're still here. You want to hear this story. You want to hear this. You want to hear this story I'm telling about you. Him and his boy. I have him on the show one night. Now, guess what? Dale and the Tennessee Titans lose the game.
Oh.
Against the Cincinnati Bengals, who ended up in the Super Bowl. Right?
Wow. Yeah.
They end up in the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
And then Dale and his boy, I see him on social media the next day.
Mm-hmm.
Stroll, guess what he's saying, man?
Oh, I can't wait for this.
He blamed the whole game on the quarterback.
No, he didn't.
The whole game. I mean, just going off. I mean, I'm like, and I'm like, wait a minute, man. Now, I thought Dale was a football advocate.
Mm-hmm.
I was under the impression, because I've had him on to talk about football before. Yeah. I've gone on his show when he's doing stuff live on YouTube, or not YouTube, but Instagram or something like that. And I've gone on there and we've talked football, and he tried to seek his little fans on me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, try to seek his fans on me, like they know something. And I have to eat. Stroll, I got to eat him alive. I got to eat him alive. You better back off me. You better back up.
They just
Talking
don't know.
That crazy stuff. Huh? They don't know, man. You better back up off me, bro. Put your shoulder pads on. What's wrong with you? Dale gonna try to seek him on me. I got my boy right here. Yeah, you tell him. Then he got some females and stuff. Yeah, you talking about. Sit down here. You talking about. Sit down somewhere. Where your husband at? On there talking to Stevie Ray like that. You know what I'm saying? Whoa, what's going on with this? Yeah. Hey, Stroll, try to seek him on me, bro. But I don't care. But him and his boy come on the show, and they talking all this hoopla about getting rid of the quarterback. Now, Stroll, now check this out. Let's put it in chronological order, Stro.
Right.
The number one running back, out.
Mm.
Number one receiver, out. Number two receiver, out. Who got you there then? When everybody else was at home with their foot in with Epsom salt. You know what I'm saying? when his hamstring strode with Epsom salt, it was worse than that fight I was trying to tell you about, Stro.
Yeah, that's right. Oh man.
They going off. I'm like, I'm like, well, how did y'all get there if it wasn't for the quarterback?
Mm-hmm.
So it had to be one guy to take the wing, take everybody on this wing and say, hey, man, I'm like Spartacus, brother. I'm going to lead you there. Even if these high dollar millionaires over here, even though he a millionaire too, but I'm just saying, you position guys, you know, sitting at the house, watching reruns of the Flintstones and eating cocoa berries. You know, man, and I'm out here busting my ass. You know, they out there at the club, you know, making it rain.
Yeah.
You know, making it rain, Stro.
And they put the heat on the wrong guy, man.
What's going on, man? What's going on with him, bro? You know, okay, my man did have a bad game.
Yeah.
He had a bad game, but it's one of those games where it's 50-50. Half bad, half defense was just good that day, and they had scouted everything that they like to do. So you can put a little of it on the coaches. You can put a little of it on, but that happens. Now, who do they say, Stro, that the best quarterback in the NFL? Now, not the most successful like Tom Brady, but the best is always Aaron Rodgers, right or wrong?
That's
People
right.
always say Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers.
Mm-hmm.
They get the number one seed in the NFC.
Mm-hmm.
And they had to play the 49ers.
Yeah.
49ers beat them. Now, I didn't hear nobody saying get rid of Aaron Rodgers. And Aaron Rodgers played like shit that day.
Mm-hmm.
But you know why he played like shit? Because that fucking 49er defense was on his ass like white on rice.
That's it.
You know, when I don't care how good you are.
Right.
Do need, you know what I'm talking about? They sitting there looking, they probably got the gimmick where they can look at the Flintstones all day long. Eating Fruity Pebbles. While my man out there busting his ass and Dale and them want to come castigate the man. So I'm going to get him back on the show. You laughing, Stro, but I'm going to get him back on here.
I know you will, bro.
I'm going to get him back on here, man. He's going to have to repent.
Yeah.
He's going to have to repent, you know what I'm saying, for ostracizing that man like that. It's Sully, his name.
Reminds me of that little kid on the airplane movie. He's talking to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar about he thinks he's the greatest, but his dad says he doesn't try hard enough, right? And then Kareem grabs his, that's bullshit. Come here, kid.
I remember that scene, man. That was cold. He kept asking, are you Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? He kept saying, no, that's not me.
I'm an airline pilot.
Oh, God. Oh, my goodness, man. Yeah, but Dale, if you're out there listening,
Hey, Dale.
you coming back on, man. You got to repent. You know what I mean? You and your buddy. He talking about, I'll be looking for. This is his buddy. This ain't Dale.
Okay.
I'll be looking. I said, well, then, if you was a GM, what would you do?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll be all out on Russell Wilson. I say, the same Russell Wilson that's married to Sierra? Yeah. I think Russell Wilson would get divorce papers so fast if his wife said, you moving me to Memphis, Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? Stro, do you know how fast them divorce papers and alimony would come in?
So fast I wouldn't even see it coming, man. Way to go.
Dummy!
Flash, man.
You think Russell Wilson that stupid? And this and what you call the quarterback for Tennessee, Ryan, what's his name? He still got all. He just signed a new deal a couple of years ago. So you just gonna eat that and cut the man?
Mm.
I'm like, really? Oh my goodness, Stroh, this is what I have to deal with, bro. I'm just letting you know.
Oh man.
I'm just letting you know what I got to deal with. All right, why be all in on Russell Wilson? What? Man, get out of here. You
That boy good. That boy good. Oh man.
Tannehill, that's his name. Thanks, real cool. Real cool. Once I get going, I can't even think of name. Thank you. Ryan Tannehill. You know, I mean, Ryan Tannehill does a good. Them joking have been in the playoffs every year. Ryan Tannehill been there. He had a bad game.
Mm-hmm.
It's just one of those things. He ran up against a team that was ready for him. You know,
Right.
And it happens, man. But
It
you
does.
don't get rid of a guy. Now check this out. Julio Jones gone.
Mm-hmm.
AJ Brown gone. So while you talking about getting rid of the quarterback, who did they get rid of? The two wide receivers. The two suckers that were at home eating Fruity Pebbles
Oh man.
and looking at reruns of Fred and Wilma, and then going out at night making it rain. Yeah, I had my private eyes on your ass. I knew what they was doing. That's why I get rid of them. They try to come in here and act like you hurt and collect millions. No, dog. See what I'm saying? I'm on top of the game. I'm on top of the game, man. They down in Atlanta at fucking Magic City.
They better workers than a lot of us. They working everybody.
Yeah. Try to act like they innocent. Yes, y'all. I mean, I do all this stuff in the community. Yes, I'm giving out turkeys like Nino Brown on New Jack City. You know, and,
Yes. Yes.
you know, they try to make everybody think they down with the community, bro. Papa Stroh is who down
I'll give
with
you
the
a job,
community.
Pookie.
Papa Stroh is the person that's down with the community. Stevie Ray is the person that's down with the community. We don't fake the funk. We do what we do. Dale. So I just want you to know, baby, you coming back on here, and you're going to have to repent. Telling you right now, the Tennessee Titans. Yeah. But anyway, then Dale going to tell me, oh, the only reason Stevie Ray taking up for him is because he's from Texas.
He gonna be like Adam Sandler in that one movie, I think Happy Gilmore, where he's apologizing to Carl Weathers.
Uh-huh.
And he said, "You were right, I was wrong. You're good looking, I'm ugly." And Carl Weathers said, "As long as you remember that."
Happy Gilmore, that was a funny movie, bro. Was that funny?
Lord. Oh, hilarious, man, hilarious.
So me and Jimmy, the guy I usually do Mondays with, every other Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Jimmy, we talk about a lot of the old black exploitation movies from the 70s a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we bring up scenes and stuff like that and tell people about them, and we react them and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
So we have a good time with that sometimes, man. But it's spontaneous though. We don't go over it before it's spontaneous.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, like Dolomite back in the day and everything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
man.
We was talking about Cotton Comes to Harlem.
Oh wow.
We was talking about Let's Do It Again with Bill Cosby, Sidney Poitier.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
And with some of the scenes we can remember, because I'm the kind of person when you talk about something like we were doing tonight, and like Stroh, you bring up something, then I can remember it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Jimmy will bring up something, and then a scene will pop in my head, and then I'll do the scene. How did I know it? I don't know, but it's in my head.
Yeah.
And then I'll do the scene, and Jimmy we just make each other die laughing during the doing the scenes. You know what I'm saying? We make the voices, we do the voices and everything. You know. Never have like when the guys got robbed on Let's Do It Again, and Madam Zenobia's, and
oh wow.
Calvin Lockhart came in with mask on, him and the other guys, and this is like a place where you gamble and stuff like that. And they
Yeah.
came in with guns and told everybody, strip down to your underwear. And then they took all their money and jewelry and everything. And then before they left, Calvin Lockhart goes,
Yeah.
never have so few did so much for so many, or vice versa. Never have so many did so much for so few. And then they left.
Oh man.
And I still remember that, man. It was so, then one bodyguard guy, like he was trying to sneak and do something
Yeah.
without anybody seeing him. And then Calvin Lockhart goes say, don't be no hero, sucker. Oh my God, the writing in them days, man. The writing was crazy.
Oh,
The
man.
writing was, oh my God. Some of the writing, you go back and look at some of the lines that was they did in that movie, like when Sidney Poitier and Bill Cosby go to see Richard Pryor to help them find family envelope.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then Richard Pryor goes, he had really took their money and was trying to get away. When he went outside, the police cornered him. Sidney Poitier goes up to him and says, hey, he stole my money. The cop goes, he stole a lot of people's money. Sidney Poitier looks at him and goes, why, man? Why me? Why me? Like asking why he stole my money. Why me?
Yeah.
And Richard Pryor look at him and go, why not you, brother? I mean, that was classic, man. I mean, like,
Yes.
and his whole expression changed.
Oh man.
You know, like he was like telling the police, no, it wasn't me. That wasn't me. That was my cousin. No. And then when he asked him that, he went from, why not you, brother? You know, like I was like, brother, that just killed me, man.
Oh man.
Yeah, Lieutenant Uhura, yeah, she died today, man. And
Oh.
Bill Russell, man.
Oh man.
And Bill Russell, brother. So hey, we'll always remember those. They'll be forever young, man.
Absolutely.
Because of what they did when they were young people, man. So they'll live forever.
Mm-hmm.
Stroh, you got any parting things to say, man?
Oh man.
But I just wanted to get you on and talk about a few things like we always do, bro.
Oh yeah. Well, I just it's always a pleasure being on here with you, brother, and I just want to thank everybody for the support, man. It means the world, man. It really does. And I got a lot of stuff going on, you know what I mean? I keep everybody informed, but I'm just blessed to be with y'all, man, and y'all just keep on doing your thing, man.
I appreciate you coming on, man. I follow you. Everybody out there, you guys go and follow Papa Stroh, because the man is out there doing his thing, man, and I'm very proud of him, man. Very proud of him. And we're guys from professional wrestling that's still trying to make our part. Dig out our little piece of the pie. And it ain't nothing wrong with that, because every day you get up, brother, it's another day to go to work, man. Every day you get up, God lets you get up, man. You should appreciate that and be thankful. So, hey, man, it ain't nothing to it but to do it. Because that's how we do it on this show, man.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nothing to it but to do it. So everybody out there, I appreciate y'all hanging with us. Who was that? Mr. Fudge, Stevie, Tony Atlas, and Harley Race beat the brakes off Butch Reed. Did that happen? You know what, Mr. Fudge? I don't. You hear a lot of things in this business, and I'm not one to pry, but I heard that too. How true it is, I don't know. You ever heard about that, Stroh?
I believe I did.
Yeah. So, Mr. Fod, I don't know, but I'm going to tell you this. I heard about it. I never talked with Butch about it. Butch and I are good friends. And Tony and I have met, I don't know, a zillion times. Every time I see Tony, I always tell him, I wish me and my brother could have wrestled you and Rocky Johnson.
Oh, can you imagine?
You know what I'm saying? That was our dream match. People always ask me about Butch Reed and Ron Simmons.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, no, man. if I could go back in time, it would have been Tony Atlas and Rocky Johnson.
God, that'd be amazing, man.
You know what I'm saying? Oh
Joey.
my God. Woo. I mean, I ain't lying. I don't even do that dream match shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
But we were such a big fan of those guys, man. You know what I'm saying? Back in the 80s, especially back when they got the titles, we were such a big fan. We hadn't even thought about being in pro wrestling back in them days, you know what I'm saying? But then when we did, we was like, boy, if we could have got in the ring with those guys, I was like, oh, okay. I was like,
man.
okay, Tony Atlas, you think you big? I'm finna show you big. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You know what I'm saying? Rocky Johnson, you think you quick? My brother like, hey, I'm gonna show you quick. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
Oh man.
I just think we could have had a hell of a fucking match, bro.
God,
Hell
you know
of a
that
match.
would have been talked about for years too.
Oh
man.
my God, man, it would have been cool. But anyway, Stroh, man, I'll be reaching out to you. Appreciate you came on the show tonight, and
Thank you,
hey,
brother.
man, let's do it again, bro.
Absolutely, man. So I'm ready already.
Okay, dog. I'm glad you brought up that story tonight, man, because I had forgotten all about it. I appreciate that.
One of the best ever, man.
Okay, everybody, this is your boy Stevie Ray. We know how we do it on Monday nights, and I'm going to start having guests every other Monday night when Jimmy is not here. We're going to bring people on like the Stroll. We're going to bring people on like Dale so he can talk about them Tennessee Titans, and he don't have to be waffling anymore when they got the bad seats out of town. That's what we're going to do. So, it's your boy Stevie Ray, and I am out. Be one. Peace.